So my previous video was from Avonmore Terrace and Princess Street, again looking across at Rottnest Island to the lighthouses. What I also did today was move up to a different location at Trigg Beach, which is up here. Now, Cottesloe is just down here. You'll see the distance across to Rottnest Island is a bit shorter. So from Trigg Beach, we're going to see a slightly different picture because the distance is a bit further. Now, as you can see, it's 23.58, close enough to 23.6 kilometers. So we'll use that in the Earth curve calculator. And what I did was, from the beach level of about 2 meters, I walked up to a slight hill, which was about 10 meters elevation. So let's just have a look at the curvature math for those two elevations. I had a few people on my previous video do the curvature math, and basically every flat earther that presented the math, they got it wrong. So I'll do it myself this time just to show you what the correct math is. Bathurst Lighthouse from Trigg Beach is 23.6 kilometers distance. The lighthouse height is 98 feet, which is 29.9 meters. Now, from the 2 meter camera elevation, we should get 27 meters hidden, and that would leave 2.9 meters visible. From 10 meter camera elevation, we should have 11.9 meters hidden and 18 meters visible. So let's just show you that in the Earth curve calculator. 2 meters, 23.6 kilometers distance gives us 27 meters hidden. Looking at it with 10 meters, 23.6 kilometers should give us 11.9 meters hidden. So that's basically what we just said in the calculation. So let me go ahead and play the video, and you'll see the difference at those two elevations. And at the end of it, I also did a bit of video on a ship, and then I went much further north to another location just up here, Mullaloo, and I was looking back at the ship. So you'll see again the ship from an even greater distance, and how much of it is hidden by the curvature. And just for anyone who is interested, the exact location, we can zoom right in. There's Kalis Cafe at Trigg Beach. That's the car park I was situated in, and the higher elevation was just here. And then you'll see that I walked down and up from that little path down to the beach. So that's the exact location, looking across to Bathurst Lighthouse. So just to prove to you that the P900 is about 2 meters above the waves, I've just walked down to the water's edge and my feet are getting wet. Looking back at the P900, you can see that it's actually above my elevation. Now I'm just going to hold this camera at the top of my head, which is there. I'm 1.8 meters tall. So you can still see the P900 is slightly above that. So 2 meters is quite a good estimate. So I'm now down at about 2 meters elevation at Trigg Beach, looking across at Rottnest Island, the lighthouses. There you can see the main lighthouse, and if I pan right, you can see the wind turbine. Now if I come down and pan left, you will just see the top of Bathurst Lighthouse. There it is, that's just the top part of Bathurst Lighthouse. Now we're 2 meters above the water here, and what I'll do now is zoom out so you can see the location, then I'll walk up to about 10 meters elevation and we'll see the difference. And you can see the surfers out there on their surfboard. We are well above the head height. So the elevation is about 2 meters above the water at least. Now I'm going to walk up to the top of the hill, and I'll keep the video running the whole time. So again, we're at Trigg Beach in Western Australia. So there's the location again. Now just bear with me while I focus in on the lighthouses. Okay, there they are. It's quite bright, so it's hard to see in the viewfinder exactly what I'm looking at, but I've found the lighthouses now. This is zooming in with a P900. So there's the main lighthouse. There's the wind turbine. And if we come across, we can now see a lot more of Bathurst Lighthouse. Remember, from the low elevation, we could only see the top of it. And the orientation is quite different here because Trigg Beach is north of Cottesloe, so Bathurst Lighthouse now appears to the left of the main lighthouse. So we'll just have a look at this ship now. I'm at the 10-metre elevation and I'll walk down again to the beach.
That's so good, right? Get down. And you get here and it's... Are you taking photos for?
Oh, just of the island here, just for myself. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm now at a location called Mullaloo Beach, which is a lot further north up the coast from Trigg Beach. Looking back at that same vessel, you can see from this distance half of it is hidden. And I'm probably about 3.5 metres above the water level here. I haven't walked right down to the edge.